All right, good people. Blessings and greetings and peace to you all, wherever you may be at globally. Thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook motivational page. I hope everyone has enjoyed today. And if not, hopefully it gets better for you. So today I am doing another makeup video. And I keep saying video. I guess sometime soon I need to show face again. But actually, I am doing a makeup live audio from Monday, this past Monday, which was July 23rd, 2018. So first, let me just invite all of you guys to again, like my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook page. I would like to invite you to or not just mine, but I am a co-host of a podcast called Chit Chat Chew Show. So you can like that page. Okay. It is Chit Chat Chew Show, LLC. Okay. Again, that is Chit Chat Chew Show, LLC. Also, you can join our Chit Chat Chew Show podcast. There's several outlets that we discuss. And let me also say, if you are part of the LGBT community or you are a real allied of the LGBTQIA community, then I invite you to it's either like or join that page, which is called Lotus Monk. If you just type that in, you'll see it. So I just want to put that out there. Okay. So what I want to talk about today, I just kind of feel that is definitely going to apply to me because I've been feeling a lot of stress. I've been overwhelmed just on this emotional roller coaster, have been doing some emotional eating, and it's just a lot going on in my personal life. A little bit, well, I won't say a little bit, but work as well, and also the business. So if you're real with yourself, because you don't have to be real with me, but if you're real with yourself, I'm sure that maybe if not right now, I'm sure at some point in time you've had stress. Everyone at some point in time goes through stress and goes through different emotional things, challenges, struggles in their life. And if you say that you don't, I'm sorry, to me, I don't believe it, but whatever. So, again, we have work. We have stressors in our personal life. That could be with our families, with our partners, mates, husband, wives. Also, it could be anything. If you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, if you're a student, when it just seems like whenever you are doing your best to do the right thing, negative people, places, situations, devilish functions, whatever you want to call it, they just attack us. So I just really want to just speak on, hopefully I won't take too much of you guys' time up, but I want to speak on stress. So if you're listening live at some point in time while I'm on this live audio, just put in the comment box that you can hear me. Also letting you know that the replay will be available. So when you listen to my replay, just let me know that you can hear me as well. So let's jump right into it. Stress, coping with life stressors. Again, I know a lot of us go through stress at some point in time in our life with our busy lives. So coping usually involves adjusting to or tolerating negative events or realities while attempting to maintain your positive self-image and emotional equilibrium. Coping occurs in the context of life changes that are perceived to be stressful. Psychological stress is usually associated with negative life changes, such as losing a job or a loved one. It could be anything. However, because all changes require some sort of adaptation, even positive changes, such as getting married or having a child, could be stressful. Getting a new job could be stressful. Getting a promotion. There's different factors that can make us, become stressful. Changes are stressful because changes require us to adjust and to adapt. Experiencing too many changes within a brief time period often creates a perception that we are not in control of important events. This perception contributes to low self-esteem and may even contribute to the development of anxiety or depression. In some cases, physical illness may develop or be exacerbated, when a person's capacity to adapt to change is overwhelmed by too much change. Forgive me, really tired. I just had a moment, but it's all good. I'm going to keep pushing forward. Coping involves adjusting to unusual demands or stressors and thus requires the mobilization of greater effort and the use of greater energy than is required by the daily routines of life. Prolonged mobilization of effort can contribute to elevated levels of stress-related hormones and to eventual physical breakdown and illness. Stressors that require coping may be acute, such as a change in residence or onset of marital problems. Again, it could be whatever's currently going on in your life. Stressors also occur that are of longer duration, such as chronic pain, chronic illness, or enduring financial problems. The effect of many acute stressors that occur within a relatively brief period of time may be accumulated and profound. Thus, the individual who experiences a marital separation, the death of an aging parent, and a change in his or her job within a brief period of time may find himself or herself struggling to adjust to maintain his or her physical and emotional health. And I do not know about you guys, but yes, I'm still stressing and going through my own personal feelings, emotional feelings of my dad passing away back in 2014, going through my mom, going through what she's going through in her stages of dementia, just life situations with me, be it emotional, financial. Again, you people know, if you've been listening to me, I'm authentic about myself. I share enough with you guys, and it's not always easy, but I like to speak from experience, because every day is not that white picket fence for me. I go through things, and a lot of times I know how to mask it very well, and sometimes that's not always the best way. So I'm learning to find other outlets on how to, when I'm going through it, I have to deal with it. So I think it's okay for me to go through what I'm going through, as long as I'm not, one, hurting myself, hurting anybody else, and also not, I guess, for a better word, dwelling in it too long, because that can be not a good look for me. So, what are some common coping strategies? Lowering your expectations, asking others to help or assist you, taking responsibility for the situation, engaging in problem solving, maintaining emotionally supportive relationships, maintaining emotional composure, or alternatively, expressing distressing emotions, challenging previously held beliefs that are no longer adaptive, directly attempting to change the source of stress, distancing yourself from the source of stress, and viewing the problem through a religious perspective or spiritual path. Okay? Experts agree that coping is a process rather than an event. Thus, an individual may alternate between several of the above coping strategies in order to cope with a stressful event. Individuals differ in particular styles of coping or preferences for using certain coping strategies over others. And this is huge for me because me and coping right now are not the best of friends. We're kind of iffy because I'll be honest with myself and with you guys. I need some coping skills right now, and it's been going on for the past few months, and sometimes I have it and other times I'm just like, yo, I'm ready to really snap. But that's not always the best solution or the best answer. These differences in coping styles are usually reflective of differences in personalities. Okay, so rigidity in coping is less likely to produce a desirable outcome than is flexibility in coping or being able to fit the most appropriate coping strategies to the demands of different situations. It should be noted, however, that some situations that require coping are likely to elicit similar coping responses from most people. So here's an example. For example, work-related stressors are more likely to elicit problem-solving strategies. Stressors that are perceived to be changeable are more likely to elicit problem-solving strategies, while stressors perceived to be unchangeable are more likely to elicit social support seeking and emotion-focused strategies. What can we do to protect ourselves against stress and therefore enhance our prospects for successful coping? Perhaps the most important strategy is to maintain emotionally supportive relationships with others. A vast field of research demonstrates that emotional support buffers individuals against the negative impact of stress. Well, first of all, I don't really trust everybody that much, and I'm honest about that. I have one best friend that I trust with my life, and I can honestly say that because I've seen it over the years, and I like to believe it's vice versa as well. Everyone else are people that I know. There's, I put people in different brackets. There's people that I deal with just strictly for business. And there's people that, I've known for a long time. And I might have some associates because for me, you have to earn that trust with me. And that goes both ways. And so when I say that you are a friend, that's something serious for me. Because I used to just throw that friend word out there. But honestly, back in the day, I didn't know in the beginning. But I trust me, I quickly learned that everybody is not your friend. It's a respect and a trust thing for me. To each his own, however everybody works that. But that's my mindset. It is especially important to evaluate your overall lifestyle when encountering significant stress. Engaging in stress-reducing activities can also be helpful overall approach to coping with with stressors. So some examples include getting enough good quality of sleep, which that is definitely another avenue I'm working on because I do not get the best sleep. I am not one of those person who gets 6 to 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep. On an average, I'll probably say 4 to 5. Last night was probably 3. I was just up, like I was tired and laid down and really wasn't on social media like that. Put the phone down, turned off the laptop, things of that nature. But I just was in overthinking mode about everything and just did not get to sleep. I didn't even think to even like put on some really nice like ocean music or whatever that you can YouTube. You can go on YouTube and look it up. I wasn't feeling nothing yesterday. I was over everything yesterday. It's a little better today. Eating a well-balanced diet. I truly believe that too, whether you are a meat eater, vegetarian, pescatarian, however you say it, vegan, whatever you are. I believe that you have to eat in moderation and eat the best well-balanced diet. You do not have to. People put tons of food on your plate, just pack it up and then go back and get seconds and pack that up. No. Eat some fruit or some type of snacks if you feel like you got to eat between. And definitely do your best to stay away from a lot of caffeine and a lot of sugar and a lot of alcohol. Do things in moderation because there is definitely consequences to this stuff. Exercise on a regular basis. That's also important too. I said yesterday and today I need to start going back and doing my walking because that was really effective for me. And that I also spoke just kind of thinking to myself, like, I want to do some yoga. And I saw somebody on Facebook who was like, they were going to do a yoga class tomorrow. So I appreciate that reminder. And anything that you do, you don't have to start off big. Like, start off as a beginner and take small steps and work your way up. Because you'll get burnt out if you start like at the top a lot of times. Not all the times, but if you're not prepared for it, you will get burnt out. Taking brief rest periods during the day to relax. Yes, find ways to take small breaks. If you're at work or even if you're doing your business, just take some time to just kind of chill out, fall back, regroup yourself, and then go back to doing what you need to do. Taking vacations away from home and work. I encourage you to do what you need to do. Stack your money up so that you can take a vacation. It does not have to be weeks. It can be an overnight. It can be a couple days. It can be a weekend thing. But we are on this. While we are on this earth, we need to do more things than work. Work, of course, is good. Whatever kind of work you do. Legal work, that is. But it's good to take a break. Take a little vacation. It just makes you a better person and makes you feel good inside as well as out. I love taking vacations. I'm looking for that day when the next time I want to get away. It's not going to be it's going to be a vacation. Because what's the point of taking a vacation if you're going to be working all the time? Even if you go on a vacation and it's due to like you go on your job, if you have, if your job requires that you travel, good, you got to do that. You got to handle your work. But when that is over, take some time for yourself and enjoy. Even if you just don't feel like doing nothing but just relaxing, you can do that too. You probably need it. Engaging in pleasurable or fun activities every day. If you can do it, do it. It could be the smallest thing. Flying a kite, doing color therapy, music therapy. If you're into poetry and open mic, comedy, whatever it is, like just enjoy you, because once you're gone, I know some people don't believe in the hereafter and you coming back and all of that, but whatever your belief is, live your life now to the fullest and enjoy it while you're here. Practicing relaxation exercises such as yoga, like I said before, prayer, chanting, meditation, mantra, or progressive muscle relaxation. Look that up. See what that's all about. Progressive muscle relaxation. And again, avoiding use of caffeine and alcohol as much as you can, people. There's no judge or jury here with me, but we all know that there are long-term effects to doing an overkill of caffeine and an overkill of alcohol. Do what makes you feel good. Again, as long as it is not hurting you or hurting anyone else. So I just decided to see what was ways of managing stress. I would like to see if there's okay. So I might repeat some things, but that's okay because I want to get it in your head. So here are some healthy ways to manage stress. 1, watch your thinking. Stress is not limited to what you physically experience. It's limited by what is manageable. Okay? Because your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imaged, each and every time you replay a stressful episode in your mind, you trigger a stress response in your body, just as if that situation was happening all over again. They have different mind power techniques. Check that out. Google it. Mind power techniques like visualization help you to focus on more helpful mental images and thereby a more desirable response. If you catch yourself with stress-producing self-talk, use affirmations for stress reduction to change your programming. The same thing is true when you worry about the future. If you could peek into the minds of most people, you would see horror movies that would make your hair stand on end. Boy, to get into people's head. Oh, I've kind of wanted to do that, but also that's probably kind of scary as well. So they have more about positive thinking. So Google that again. Positive thinking, affirmations for stress reduction, learn about mind power techniques and visualizations. Also learn how to relax your mind. Google that as well. Learn how to relax your mind. 2, improve awareness. Make a note of what causes stress or stressors in your life and how you respond. Are there healthier alternatives? Get intimate with the triggers and your physical and mental reactions. Having awareness of when you first experience stress will help you choose a quick response and diminish the effects. A great strategy for increasing awareness is to pay attention to your internal dialogue and get into the habit of canceling negative thoughts. Yes, because I stay up in my head. I'm not going to lie. I speak the truth. I'm up in my head all the time. It's not always negative, but I am definitely up into my head where I have negative thoughts, negative self-talks. I'm really working on it. Trust me, I am. Again, people, I told you, I'm honest with myself. I have no reason to lie to you. This is not about me. This is about us. So what I say, what I, read off or give my feedback, I'm about it too. Just know that. So, canceling the negative thoughts. You can read more about auto-suggestion mind power techniques. Again, it's called auto suggestion, mind power techniques. Check that out. 3, eliminate stressors and avoid unnecessary stress. You know we can have some unnecessary stress. Don't front. Misery loves company. Stay away from those miserable people. Change your mindset. Change like different situations. There are things that are in our control that we can change. Where possible, avoid people. Just said it. Avoid people and topics you react to. Okay? That could be the music that you listen to. Politics really trigger people off. Violent movies can be another example. If television news stresses you out, stop watching it. I know a lot of times all of this depressing news that we hear and see every day can really be a trigger. If certain friends stress you out, stop hanging out with them. Yes, please, people. If you have friends or anybody that you're around and they are continuously stressing you out, stop being around them. Avoid gossip. Yes, because ladies, we like to gossip. And I'm speaking in general. The gossiping. Ugh. Avoid gossip. Negativity and people who constantly talk about problems. What you think about you create. Okay? Say that again. Avoid gossip, negativity, and people who constantly talk about problems. What you think about you create. Get rid of clutter in your environment and take control of your workspace or your home. When you have a lot of clutter, when you're not organized, things are just all over the place, it can create anxiety and anxiousness and emotions that are all over the place. Definitely, I have experienced that. I came into my bedroom and was like, oh, I need to get this together. It's not like dirty or anything like that, but it could use some more organization. I'll say that. 4, change your response. Make your first response to any stress you feel a nice, big, deep breath. Apply positive power thinking or mindful meditation on the go to help you stay centered, relaxed, focused, and in control. You will be happier and healthier. 5, closed eye relaxation exercises. Deep relaxation techniques. Google this, look it up. Deep relaxation techniques are very restorative, strengthening your immune system and stimulating your body's natural ability to heal itself. I do believe that our bodies can heal itself. They relax the mind and body. So, if interested, you can also do hypnosis for stress release. Mind visualization, guided imagery, self-hypnosis, and meditation relax both mind and body. So, also, 6, two-handed stress anxiety management techniques. Again, if you are new to meditation, if you are a beginner, all you got to do is go to YouTube. My best friend, that's my social media best friend, is YouTube. Just go on there in the search box or in the search engine and type in beginner meditation. I'm sure you'll find a lot of videos. 6 again is two-handed stress anxiety management technique. So it says, I consider this technique emergency CPR for your mind. It is an excellent anxiety coping strategy for mental and emotional stress, but it's not a substitute for positive power thinking. This technique has even helped many people stop panic attacks. Okay? So, again, it's called two-handed stress anxiety management technique. Check it out. And 7, rigorous physical exercise. Getting some exercise in at least 3 times a week helps to get rid of stored stress. A lot of us, we hold it in, it builds up, and then one day it takes something and we explode. And so now we don't know how to come down off of that because we've just been holding it in, not knowing how to channel it in other ways. And that can really be a bad look, not only for ourselves, but for other people that we are around. So we can change this. We definitely can. I strongly believe in it. So rigorous physical exercise. As I stated, getting some exercise in at least 3 times a week helps to get rid of stored stress. Exercise releases endorphins, which give you a better outlook and sense of well-being. Okay? So it says, well, I'm going to hope to put this out here. But if you don't have any motivation, again, you can YouTube it, you can read it, you can find some type of supportive outlet. Remember, it doesn't help to know all the many ways to manage stress in your life unless you actually do something about it, right? Because if you're just sitting there, you're not doing nothing. Stress is building up, anxiety, panic, all of those negative actions are going to just keep building up to the point you're going to make yourself sick. So I just want to thank you guys for that. Again, remember, it doesn't help to know all the many ways to manage stress in your life. This is your life, unless you actually do something about it. So I appreciate Ahi for taking the time to listen. I hope you guys that listen in to my replay really get some tools or get some great some tools, some nuggets, some gems. I hope that this is interesting to you and you will apply it to your life when you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed and not knowing how to cope with things. So with that being said, continue to take care of yourself and love yourself and respect yourself, taking care of the top of your crown, which is the top of your head, to the soles of your feet. Work on getting out that negativity in your life, whether it's people, places, or situations. There's all types of things that you can do to change that. Know your worth. With that being said, and love yourself. It starts from the inside and works its way out. With that being said, again, have a great day. Have a better tomorrow. I will be back, guys. I'm doing another live audio, so listen out for me soon, okay? With gratitude, Ashe.